You are listening to Jimmy and Carl's Rusty Bumper Podcast, presented by Retro Hobby.
Welcome to Jimmy and Carl's Rusty Bumper Podcast, brought to you by Retro Hobby, your one-stop shop for all your hobby needs. Check them out at retrohobby.com or on YouTube and Facebook. Hi, everybody. It's Lydia.
Hey, thank you, Lydia. This is Jimmy, and I've got Carl with me again today. Carl, how you doing?
Hello, Jimmy. Hi, Lydia. How are you? You look fabulous.
Oh, thanks, Carl. That's so sweet. You seem chipper today for you.
I am. I started
on?
off with a big, healthy breakfast. I had some interesting feedback on one of my social media accounts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
it looks like we got Carl stuck a little bit. It's the internet, and for all you people who are watching the Barbie movie right now, if one of you could pause it for half a second so we could finish our podcast, we'd appreciate it.
My God, how many times do you need to see that speech? America forever. Love her.
I think we got him back though.
Do we?
Carl, you with us? No? Yeah, there we go.
I'm here. Are you here?
Yeah. Yes, we are. We got you now, Carl. Repeat what you just said.
Well, I've got a little bounce in my step because I had some interesting kind of interaction on my social medias last night, and I think I may have found a life partner.
Oh.
So kind of excited about that.
What's
and
the name?
of?
Well, she's the whole package because she's I gotta say very attractive. She knows almost everything about crypto, and she's very single and very very up for some meeting new friends. And I don't want to jinx it, but I think this one may have legs.
Well, I would
live
recommend
streaming with her?
that he runs a background check. What do you think, Lydia?
Oh, absolutely. At least look at her other socials just to kind of get an idea. Just to make sure that consistency is key, even in online dating.
She might be catfishing you, Carl. She might be catfishing you.
I would totally do that. Is that something fun?
No. Catfishing is when you pretend to be somebody else. I played a hot, sexy mama named Bertha for about 7 years. It stemmed from some role-playing that I was doing at the time, and I just brought it right out onto the intranet. I had a lot of fun.
Oh. Well, you kind of put a wet blanket on my enthusiasm, but I'll be cautious.
Well, chances are slim that you'll ever meet this person,
Why would you say that?
Because it never happens, right? Lydia, tell him.
Everyone deserves love, and even Jimmy.
Me?
And I love, but we really should get to our first emailed question because
we'll talk about this later.
Yeah,
yes,
we're going to table that. All right, let's see. Hello, JNC. Sammy here.
Hey, Sammy.
I drive a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. Cool.
Oh, boy.
I admit I have a problem and I need help. Wow. I reached into the back seat to try and grab my backpack, but accidentally stuck my hand in an old fast food bag. Wow. I haven't ever cleaned out my car before.
Oh, boy.
But that 3-month-old bean burrito stench is not coming off of my fingers. So I'm inspired to try. Wow, that inspired him to try and clean it out and keep it that way. Any tips for me? Well, Sammy, do we know if Sammy is this sounds like a 21-year-old girl.
Sammy. That's
Sammy with an I.
I would let nature run its course. Nature can break down almost anything, and the way I clean my car out is I let nature do it. So
there's no such thing as car composting. Jimmy,
well, that's what's going on in the back of my car. The maggots come first, and those are really the most important element to all this. They will hatch into flies, and that's a tough period. You just keep the windows down. But over time, that stuff will break down into some nice topsoil, And I've got a little garden back there.
Is
Can
that
I
what you
chime
put
in some
on
thoughts
my?
on this one?
That's what you put on my garden.
Yes, it is.
All right, I
You
take
just-
it back. I take it back. You know your stuff.
My car's a topsoil machine. Carl, you had something to tune in?
Well, I was just going to chime in because I know this is a little bit in my wheelhouse, this stench removal. I'm not going to go into a lot of backstory, but I was covered in mayonnaise and left in the high desert for about 6 hours. And I came back and through some trial and error came up with a little cure. If you take oatmeal, if you make a poultice out of oatmeal, sweet potato baby food, and a little bit of Gooby Gone, and you make that into a little rub, you put that on you, blow dry it till it's completely crusted, and then shower it off, you will smell as fresh as the day you were born.
It sounds crazy, but I've seen him come in with that coated on him, and his skin looks amazing after it's
Really
peeled off.
glows.
I
Yep.
think we should make a YouTube tutorial on this because, to be honest, we've been getting a lot of people writing in to ask about this.
There's no scent that this won't remove, and I've tried a lot of them.
And I haven't seen a blackhead on your back since you've been doing it.
No, and do you remember how covered I was before?
Oh, sure. I got to say, I like pulling blackheads out of people. Lydia, I'd like to duct tape you to the ground and get to work on you sometime.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
don't reveal my blackhead situation. Come
We
on.
all have them. It's just part of nature.
Yeah.
No shame.
Oh, jeez.
It just means you're living life.
It's God's plan. You know, we have blackheads there for a reason.
I guess. Jeez.
All right. Well, what do we got next there, Lydia?
I think we're lighting up. We got a caller. We got a caller in.
Ooh,
Great.
Let's see.
love callers.
Who is this caller? Do we have him on the line? What's your name, caller?
Hi there, this is Norm Holt.
Oh, Norm
Hey, Norm.
Holt.
Hey
How
there.
are you?
All right.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah. What's your issue, Norm? How can we help you?
Well, see, I've got a 2013 Subaru Forester.
Oh,
And this
boy.
only
You and
happens
everybody
when-
else in America.
Oh, I know. But the ladies love them.
They do.
But this only happens when it's really, really cold out.
Okay.
And but anyway, when I use my blinkers, I get a little tingle down below, if you know what I mean. And what I'm
That's-
wondering is there a way to make that happen all year round?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This is a great
Carl,
question.
you want
This
to
is-
jump in?
Well,
And
this
can
is
I
one of the
borrow
things that-
your car?
Certainly. Yeah.
This was what
Okay.
really set Subaru apart and got some of the people excited about their vehicles. And it's been an industry secret that has paid off for them for decades. So I would say just buckle up, enjoy the ride, and take as many turns as you want, if you know what I'm saying.
And if you want to dial it up a little bit more, just get a bigger fuse and shove it into the. I'd get like a 10 or a 20
Yeah.
and
Don't be afraid
shove
to go
it
with the
right
big
into
numbers.
slot 17 and
Yeah.
get ready.
Yeah. Yeah. You won't be going to work the next day, but you will be in some kind of special place. I'll tell you
Tingle
that.
fever. That's what we should
Yeah.
do. Tingle
That's
fever.
more
Turns
than a
out-
tingle.
Turns out the prostate is really important. And the Japanese learned that millennia ago.
Thank you very
Okay, well, I just want to put this out there also. If you want to send a podcast directly to Lydia, who sends it up to me, and then we both run sort of backstops and finally get it on to Carl there. Email us at JimmyCarlPod. That's one word, JimmyCarlPod at retrohobby.com.
Yeah.
Jimmy
right.
Carl Pod.
I think
Jimmy
well,
Carl
that's,
Pod.
that's
Like
two.
Aunt
That's two
Mary
for two. That's
Kill,
two
Jimmy.
homers in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to do any better.
Well,
We're
we
like that. We're like Iron Man. We play both sides of the ball.
we do have
Yeah.
a recorded question we got to get to, guys.
Okay.
You want me
So
to
this
just
is from
jump
I'm
right
not
into
scared of
that?
those.
mail system.
All
Yeah,
right.
Go ahead. Hit play whenever you're ready there, Lydia.
Keeping it retro. All right, let me just get. Oh, hold on, the battery fell out there. All right, and
Okay.
I press and play.
Put a piece of gum in there, and that'll hold the battery in.
Ooh,
She's
good call.
Lydia's got Here,
Hold
it's still, I can't hear
I'm
it.
hitting it. Hold on.
Well, you're the tech person. Okay. I hope it's the right side of the tape because I had an old girlfriend who broke up with me and I kept it.
You're right. It will let me flip it. Hold on. Let me.
Okay.
Okay, go back.
Hi, this is Martha. I was changing my oil in my vehicle and noticed that there's a bunch of glitter, almost like a glitter bomb went off inside of my engine. Do you think it's okay?
Well, I personally think glitter's amazing. You know.
Yeah, I've never ever had any situation that wasn't helped by glitter that I can think of.
Yeah, glitter makes everything. Glitter makes life better.
I don't see a problem. You know? Yeah.
I put it on my food.
Yeah, glitter's an excellent lubricant. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So little glitter in your oil.
Yeah. I feel like the party's already started.
How do you think the glitter got in there, Lydia, Carl? Anything?
It sounds like, maybe. Did you go to a bachelorette party recently?
But how would they get that? How does what order of events at a bachelor party leads to somebody unscrewing the oil cap and dumping glitter in it? Like, how does that happen?
Oh, you pretend not to know.
Yeah, I don't want to tattle on anyone in their hobbies. But
Jimmy.
I didn't. Well, I'm the bachelor party for my fourth marriage. We did not have any glitter at all, did we? Oh no, we did.
Yeah, we did.
There it
We
is.
absolutely
Yes,
There
did.
it is.
Yeah.
At the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was crazy. It was.
Yeah.
It was just the three of us at my
Right,
bachelor
and
party, but
A lot of glitter and Nerf gun, which I can't even look at a Nerf gun anymore without kind of giggling a little bit.
I woke up covered in honey and glitter. I don't know who did what to me, but that was a great night. The marriage didn't last long.
I'll tell you who did what to you. Everyone and everything.
That's true.
That
That wasn't a joke.
No,
It
you were a
wasn't.
good sport, though.
Yeah.
You were a really good sport.
Marriage didn't last long. Josephine passed away just 3 days after we had the
Bless her
ceremony.
heart.
Yeah, decapitated.
Yeah.
But she fortunately she had told me that she wanted to reenact that final scene from Seven if she ever did die, and so
Huge movie buff.
huge movie
You're-
buff. Finding a box to that size wasn't easy.
Yeah,
They don't,
not easy.
but I did do it. And by the way, thanks for playing the Brad Pitt part, Carl.
Yeah, sorry, I felt a little out of water there, but I think I at least got the cadence of his voice right. Hey, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, it is uncanny. Uncanny.
Was Brad
Really,
Pitt just
Carl?
here?
Thanks, you guys. You guys are sweet.
All right, let's
three for three.
move it right on, Lydia. We're cruising.
I think that's it. I think we crushed it.
Another W in the column.
And as you all know, we like to go to Carl at the end of every episode. And Carl, I feel a little bad that this has become a tradition. I don't want to put you on the spot in any way or make you have to sum up anything. It's really more of just like a check-in for you.
He asked to do it.
Yeah.
I like to give little pearls of wisdom just from my years on this, walking on this crusty earth. And here's one that, it's just a hypothetical, just a little out of some kind of pulling out of the air. But if somebody, let's say somebody has a birthmark that looks exactly like Snow White on their left bottom cheek, that is not reason enough to pants them for 8 years.
Oh, God. The Hingler brothers just would not let go of you.
They are relentless. And look at them now.
No.
Insult to injury. But still, I'm saying, and this wasn't about me. I mean, maybe it was a little bit, but I'm saying let's have some consideration for what others are dealt in their
But that
their
birthmark,
lives.
I gotta say, Carl, that birthmark really is
I know.
exactly.
It's
You even have a
uncanny.
freckle where the eye is.
Yeah, and and you can tell the difference between Sneezy and who's the other dwarf? The one
Sleepy?
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Happy?
They're both.
Sleepy
They
back
look.
there.
They
Doc?
Yeah, I mean they're really finely drawn. It feels like, how did that happen?
Is her
Doc?
mouth your anus? That part I couldn't.
Yeah. You
Okay.
have to. I have to assist. I have to do a pull apart to make
Yeah.
her talk.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
But I mean,
when you pass
you can-
gas, it's like
Are,
she's
are
talking.
you, am I still coming over this weekend?
All right, everybody. On that note, we want to just thank our hopefully our
We gotta thank
they'll
them.
continue to sponsor us at retrohobby.com. All of your hobby needs, really, do yourself a favor and go to the website and hit http://www.retrohobby.com/enter, and you're going to have the time of your life.
Pop it in.
so that-
Pop it in the search engine real quick.
And just one more time, it's http://www. And by dot I mean period, retrohobby.com, and then another backslash.
Don't
It
forget
doesn't
the
hurt.
colon. Everyone forgets the colon.
Yeah, in when you're typing and in life. And for Lydia and Carl and me, Jimmy, we want to wish you a happy, happy day. Thanks for joining in, and we'll see you next time.
Happy days, everyone.
Thank you for listening to Jimmy and Carl's Rusty Bumper podcast presented by Retro Hobby. To have your question answered on the show, be sure to send us a recording or an email to the address listed in the description. While you're at it, please leave us a 5-star review wherever you have to be listening and share it with your friends. We'll see you next week.